Wyatt looked toward the rimrock, where the earth turned to shadow. Don't know, he said. But for now, this stretch of trail suits me fine. But as the days went by, something soured. Not the weather, and not the cattle, but the way the men looked at him. It wasn't out-and-out meanness. It was worse. It was the big quiet. Around the fire, the chin wagon was thick until he sat down. Then the voices would tuck tail, one by one. Somebody'd shift their tin cup. Another would turn a cold shoulder. Nobody said a bad word, but nobody made a spot for him either. City lawman. One of them grumbled one night, low enough to keep from starting a scrap, but loud enough to hit the mark. Wyatt didn't rise to the bait. He'd learned a long time back that some words just wither if you don't water 'em. He worked harder than any two men. He was first in the stirrups, and last out. Cuttin' strays, night hawkin', crossin' rivers that were runnin' bankful, he was always there. He didn't ask for a breather. He did it right by the book, with a sharp eye that told of a man used to holdin' the reins for others. That was exactly what stuck in their craws. The boys saw it. And they didn't take to it. Too polished, one said, spittin' in the dirt. Too steady, another added. Too much like a tin star, someone finished, and the laugh that followed was dry as a bone. Wyatt saw the writing on the wall. It didn't matter how much sweat he poured into the dirt. His past rode ahead of him like a shadow he couldn't outrun. To them, a lawman wasn't just a man. He was a walking headache. One afternoon, when the dust was thick enough to chew and everyone's nerves were frazzled, a young hand lost his head and almost sent the herd into a blind run. Wyatt stepped in fast, cut him off, and barked the right commands. The fuss died down before blood was spilled. Instead of a "thank you," he got the evil eye. "Don't need you skullin' me," the boy snapped, face red as a beet. "Want skullin' ya," Wyatt said back. "Just keepin' us out of a hole." "Likely story," another chimed in. Wyatt let it lay. He pulled his hat low, mounted up, and rode the edge of the herd. But something had snapped for good. He looked at Em and felt the cold, hard truth. He didn't belong in their camp. Next sun up, he went to Silas McGraw. "First town we hit, I'm moving on," he said, straight shootin'. The old man's eyebrows went up. "I ain't handin' you your walkin' papers." "I know. I'm just drawin' them." McGraw went quiet, then gave a slow nod. "Not every man is built for the long pull with the same bunch," he said. "You've been a square dealer. I'll pay you your wages up to the gate." Wyatt nodded. He didn't need a sermon.